Well, the Super Bowl 59 loss to the Eagles was rough, no doubt about it. A 40-22 beatdown isn't what any of us wanted, but there's still plenty to talk about. And believe it or not, there were some bright spots in this game, including rookie wide receiver Xavier Worthy, who had a historic game. Let's break it all down. Rookie Xavier Worthy made history, setting the record for most receiving yards by a rookie in a Super Bowl with 157 yards. He passed Chris Matthews and Torrey Holt to claim the top spot. Though the loss stings, Worthy's breakout performance gives us a glimpse into his very promising future. With Rashee Rice coming back next season, the wide receivers could be extremely dangerous if Brett Veach drafts one as well in the draft. The Chiefs made some minor moves yesterday, signing 11 players to reserve/future contracts. Notable names include wide receiver Justin Ross, Tyquan Thornton, and defensive lineman Siaka Ika. These signings are all about depth and development. You probably won't hear much about these guys other than Justin Ross, possibly. After a loss like this, what do you really say to your team? Well, Andy Reid had the perfect message. He said, quote, "This one's going to hurt. Let it hurt. Figure out how to get better because of it." Very short, sweet, strong statement by our head coach. The Chiefs fell short of making history with a three-peat, but there is one thing we know about this team is that they do not stay down for long. The 2025 Revenge Tour starts now. So with 20 unrestricted free agents sent to hit free agency for this Chiefs team, the Chiefs have some big decisions to make. So 3 names that Kansas City needs to keep include pass rusher Charles Omenihu. He's a pass rushing difference maker when healthy. His impact was clear on the field. Hollywood Brown had a bad injury that slowed him down this year, but he adds depth and speed to the wide receiver room. And Kansas City could bring him back on a cheap deal because his injury kept him out until December, so he should be pretty cheap. And then right guard Trey Smith, who is a beast on the offensive line, a beast. But it could be tough to afford him. And I think we need to prepare for life without Trey Smith, which would mean the Chiefs need to fill left tackle and right guard via free agency and the draft. Now, hopefully Trey Smith stays, but the amount of money he's about to get is absolutely crazy, and I just don't know that Kansas City can afford it. And if they do manage to bring him back somehow, you barely would have money to bring any new players in from free agency, so we'll just have to see how that whole situation plays out. The offseason is just beginning, so here are some key dates to watch. February 18th through March 4th is the franchise/transition tag window. March 12th is when free agency begins. April 25th through the 27th is the NFL draft, and mid-July is training camp, and of course the Chiefs will be active in free agency and the draft, looking to fill key positions, especially that left tackle spot, hopefully. Speaking of which, DJ Humphries wants to be the Chiefs starting left tackle in 2025, but let's be real, Kansas City needs a star left tackle. I mean a star left tackle. And Humphries has struggled with his injuries. And also the free agency market is not great at all this year for tackles. So the Chiefs will likely have to draft one in the first round. I expect Brett Veach to be extremely aggressive in finding protection for Patrick Mahomes once and for all. So this offseason is going to be a wild one. The loss to the Eagles was brutal, but the future is still bright. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell because I'll be covering every move the Chiefs make as they build for 2025 and try to get back on top. Let me know in the comments, who do you think the Chiefs should keep in free agency? We'll see you tomorrow, and go Chiefs.